much smaller now. He's evil, all right, but his crimes can't possibly be the reason for the planned attack. Because you cannot comprehend that we should apply to ourselves the standards you apply to others. That is incomprehensible. If you take a poll among U.S. intellectuals, support for bombing Afghanistan is just overwhelming. How many of them think that you should bomb Washington because of the U.S. war against Nicaragua, let's say, or Cuba, or Turkey, or anyone else? If anyone were to suggest this, they'd be considered insane. You know, but why? I mean, if one is right, why is the other wrong? When you try to get someone to talk about this question, they just will try. They can't comprehend what your question is, because you cannot comprehend that we should apply to ourselves the standards you apply to others. That is incomprehensible. Now, you know, there couldn't be a moral principle more elementary. I mean, all I have to do is read George Bush's favorite philosopher. You know, there's a definition, famous definition in the Gospels of the hypocrite. I mean, the hypocrite is the person who refuses to apply to himself the standards he applies to others. By that standard, just, you know, the entire commentary and discussion of the war, so-called war on terror, is pure hypocrisy, virtually without exception. Can anybody understand that? No, can't understand it. But that's not so unusual. I mean, you know, I'll bet you anything that if you go back to Japan in the 1930s or 40s and you did a poll of intellectuals on the war, you'd probably get the same reactions. I mean, I know it was true in Germany and France and everywhere else. It's just standard. It's ugly, but it's standard. You've said that we as citizens should not speak truth to power, but instead to people. Shouldn't we do both? Speak more on this subject. This is a reference to about the only thing on which I find I disagree with my Quaker friends. On every practical activity, I usually agree with them, but I do disagree with them about their slogan, speaking truth to power. First of all, power already knows the truth. They don't have to hear it from us. Secondly, it's first of all, a waste of time. Furthermore, it's the wrong audience. You have to speak truth to the people who will dismantle and overthrow and constrain power. Furthermore, I don't like the phrase "speak truth to." We don't know the truth. At least I don't. We should join with the kind of people who are willing to commit themselves to overthrow power and listen to them. They often know a lot more than we do, and join with them to carry out the right kinds of activities. Should you also speak truth to power? If you feel like it, but I don't see a lot of point. I'm not interested in telling the people around, you know, Bush what they already know. My friend is a young Afghan-American woman who is still in high school and has chosen not to live her life here. Instead, she's chosen to earn a degree in teaching and move to Afghanistan to reach and help Afghan children. What advice would you offer her? Specifically, what can she do to be most effective and protect herself as a woman? I mean, she knows, I'm sure, without knowing her, she knows 100 times as much about this topic as I do, so I wouldn't offer her any advice. I would offer ourselves advice. We have a responsibility to Afghanistan. The United States and Russia, those two countries, destroyed Afghanistan. In the last 20 years, the two countries have destroyed Afghanistan. We shouldn't be giving them aid. We should be paying them reparations. We should be honest enough to do that. It's not the only country in the world to which we owe reparations, but it's one. And the way we could assist this young Afghan woman is by doing the kind of thing that she and others like her would ask us to do. And we should follow their lead. We don't have anything to tell them. How have your studies in linguistics contributed to your analysis of world events? That's easy. 0.
And 3 of you asked that question?
Actually, it's negative because it's taken time away from thinking about world events.